Green lights, red flags, and some accountability charts from last week's picks. We are on an absolute heater. The past 2 weeks, we've nailed 13 of our 16 picks. We're still struggling on green lights season long, just a 37% success rate, but on red flags, we have a 76% success rate. Let's stay hot. Remember, this is not start sit, it's players I like more or less than consensus. On average, quarterbacks against the Packers are finishing as QB 18. Only once has a quarterback scored more than 20 fantasy points against them. I'm still starting Jalen Hurts, but I do not think he's a top 5 play. We're giving Saquon a green light. I think RB9 is too low. Right before the bye, he had his best game of the season. 2 weeks ago, the Steelers averaged 4.9 yards per carry against this Packers defense. Last week, Panthers running backs averaged 4.9 yards per carry against this defense. I think Saquon can do that and more. This is more of a deep league or daily fantasy play, but I don't mind starting Christian Watson this week. Tucker Kraft is out. This passing offense is going to look a little different. I'm not saying Watson's going to resume Tucker Kraft's role, but he is 6'4", 6'5". He's out-snapping Matthew Golden. He's looked pretty good in his return. He only needs one play to outproduce this expectation. Before we continue, I discuss start-sit decisions for every matchup this weekend. Go check that out on my YouTube. Link is in the bio. When the 49ers and Rams played in Week 5, Jake Tonges saw 10 targets on a 23% target share. Ricky Pearsall is still out. Kendrick Bourne has cooled off a bit. Juwan Jennings is banged up. If this game plays out anything like Week 5 did, Kittle will be a top 5 tight end. I don't know why Matthew Stafford is being ranked outside the top 10. Last time they played the Niners, he finished as QB6. He's finished inside the top 8 4 of the past 5 weeks. There's a handful of guys I would start over Stafford this week, but there's not 10. If Tyrone Tracy finishes as an RB2 this week, as he's being rated as, it will be on my bench. I get it, the Bears have allowed 7 running backs to finish inside the top 24, but those 7 averaged 17 opportunities per game. I think Tyrone Tracy is the better player than Devin Singletary, but Devin Singletary outsnapped Tyrone Tracy last week. I need to see it happen before I put Tracy in my lineup. JJ McCarthy has failed to reach 160 passing yards in any game. Only once has a Vikings player had more than 50 receiving yards in any game. Madison is a great player, can still be good for you. Wide receiver 27 is a little too rich for me. Tyler Warren had a 22% target share weeks 1 through 7 and ranked as the tight end 3 in that span. The past 2 weeks, it's down to 14% and he ranks as tight end 17 during that span. Atlanta has allowed 1 tight end touchdown all year. Atlanta has allowed 1 tight end to surpass 50 receiving yards this year. I still think he's a low-end tight end 1 this week, but not a high-end one. That's all I got. Good luck this week. Go get a dub, and I'll talk to you soon. That's it for now. Deuces.